Welcome back to the channel. For the last 14 weeks I've been chelating using the Andy Cutler Chelation protocol to resolve my mercury issues. If you want to see how I got where I am, check out this video. I completed my 14th round of chelation this week. I'm taking 3 mg of DMSA and ALA per dose, with doses every 3 hours or 4 hours during the night, and I'm taking my version of the Core 4, both on and off round. Off round this week has been really tough. I felt really bad, and that led to me taking some decisions that weren't in my best interests, which left me feeling even worse. On Monday evening, my first evening off round, I took some levothyroxine that my doctor had prescribed. I was diagnosed with hypothyroidism years ago and took medication for it for a while before I eventually stopped taking it. Lately, my doctor had me take a blood test which showed low levels of T4, the thyroid storage hormone, and he wanted me to start taking pills for it again. About 5 months ago, I tried taking 50 micrograms of levothyroxine per day for a couple of days, and I felt really terrible, so I stopped. My doctor then suggested that I try taking a lower dose of 25 micrograms, and I'd been putting off trying this because of how bad I felt the last time I took it. My doctor means well, and he kept getting in touch asking if I'd tried taking the lower dose, which left me feeling bad that I hadn't, so I went ahead and took the pill on Monday evening. I felt pretty bad immediately after. I got a bit of stomach ache, which I literally never get, headache, which I very rarely get, felt some odd sensations in my liver, and multiple times that night I felt so overwhelmed by life that I just didn't want to be here anymore. This was all pretty similar to when I took the 50 microgram pills a few months ago. At least I know I won't try taking thyroid meds again anytime soon, and I can tell my doctor that the next time we speak. I felt pretty terrible taking the levothyroxine, and that led me to eat some Brazil nuts and potatoes one evening during the week. With how sensitive I am health-wise, even a seemingly innocuous decision like that can leave me feeling absolutely terrible and completely overwhelmed. For almost 5 years now, my diet has been almost 100% beef or lamb, and eating anything else makes me feel bad. This time it exaggerated the growing or grinding feeling that I get in my gums, made my teeth feel pretty unclean, and had a huge impact on my mental state. I guess that the moral of this story is that in many cases we are the ones that know the most about our health and how we react to things, and we have to watch out for ourselves and not give in to peer pressure. I learned that with people in general a long time ago, but it's a little different when it's a doctor with your best interest in mind that's encouraging you to do something that you don't feel is good for you. I'll always look for the silver lining, and even though I had a pretty bad week, I have some great things to report. Even though I felt pretty bad in general, I felt pretty good playing badminton this week. Not as well as the last time I played, but so much better than when I first started playing again when I started chelating. My mental state is generally improving even if it took a hit this week, and I'm feeling much more natural making and editing videos. It used to take me an hour or more to record a 6-minute video, and last weekend it only took me 20 minutes. Some of that may be familiarity, but I think a lot of it is just that my brain is functioning a lot better. When I first started chelating, I'd often forget what I was wanting to say in the middle of a sentence, and needed to re-record the same sentence multiple times. I feel much more capable with it now. I took a brief look through some of my first videos on my chelation journey, and the contrast is striking. At first my videos were very robotic. I guess remembering the words that I wanted to share was just too much, or I was just in too much pain to share a smile. Do you have any methods that you use to check in on your progress during your health journey? If so, let me know in the comments. My skin has also been improving a lot in general. I had really bad skin for many weeks, especially on my forehead, my chest, and the top of my back, but that's all clearing up now. For the past couple of weeks I have had dry, cracking and peeling skin on the top of my left ear though. I'm not sure what it is, but I had a similar thing a few years ago with my right ear. Like most symptoms I get, I'll put it down to healing and believe it's for the best. I finally got my x-rays from the dentists this week, so I've shared them on the AC Fanatics Facebook group for a volunteer dentist to check them for mercury specs. I'll let you know as soon as I do what the verdict is. If you're thinking about chelating, you should definitely have any amalgam fillings you have removed safely before you start, and it's sensible to check if you have any leftover mercury in your mouth before you start. I didn't check this before I started chelating, but it had been almost 5 years since I had my amalgam fillings removed before I started. and I'd already had some pretty intense mercury dumping symptoms during that time, so I was confident that my body had been releasing mercury. If you're wanting to have your x-rays checked, I'll leave a link to the Facebook group in the video description. It's a great group and everyone is there to help each other. As always, if you think you're mercury poisoned, I hope this video helps you convince yourself that you're not crazy, you're not alone, and you can heal. Until next time, all the best on your healing journey.